Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. October 27th. It is a Friday. Friday fun day, right? Friday fun day. Go check your Apple Music and your Spotify. The Whales Uncut Gems just got released. Let's effing go. Let's see here. Let me get over in this Discord real quick. There's a boom, a bang, and a bam. Oh, Discord, leave me alone. I'm done. I'm done with your nitro BS. Discord keeps prompting me. Your payment failed. Yeah, it failed because I'm not paying you. Jackasses. Let's see here. I don't care about my funky emojis and whatnot. Done paying for a free service. What do you think about that, African crypto warlord? I'm done paying for free services.
They give you like 5 free cool emojis or something.
Yeah, it's stupid, man. It's pretty
A
dumb.
week. So now I don't need to get Nitro. I can just bang
Yeah.
cool emojis on the posts.
Yeah.
So it's worth it if you don't need it.
Nah, you don't need it. Yeah, let's see here. What are we doing here? What's the market up to? Jesus, pile of green pre-market. Except, oof, in phase. What are you doing? Let's see here, down 15%. Got to be an earnings play. I think P-Funk talking about the earnings play. Take a quick peek. Yeah. Yep, green earnings, huh? Yeah, it looks that way. Where the hell's the data set? Let's find this poor soul. It's in the dungeon getting attacked down here somewhere. There it is. There it is. 80, damn, 80, oh, 81 bucks. Goodness gracious. Brutal. Brutal. Meta, everything. Yeah, bam, bam, bam. Nvidia. Yeah, man, there's a sea of green in the markets. Holy shit. Sea of green. Looks like it's going to be Friday fun day. Yeah, got bond yields up. Looking at this dollar. This thing just took a little rip to the downside. Let's see, where'd you go? Bottom side of the daily, 68 through the plus. Got to wick right into that little white cross. Remember, these distribution levels will fluctuate a little bit with volatility. That's what it's all about. First resistance level on the weekly that is support now. Been hovering around it. Been hovering around it. Got through the daily range of the top side of the 68.3, but boy, didn't like it, did it? Bears. We got the Bears. We got the Bulls. Yep, this is the field of battle right here, boys. This is the field. Let's see here. Gotta take a peek at El Dollarino. Coinbase, what are you doing? Coinbase up too, huh? Coinbase is up, what, 1.82%? All right, get this on Dixie. Let's take a peek at you, Dixie. What you doing here? 4 hour? Heading down, aren't you? 6.352. I don't know, man. All right. 33. Let's check this out real quick. I got it. 99 log MA. And then appears, 33? Everything's flipping around. Let me check this 4 hour one more time. Let me look at these log MAs. Yeah. Variance, or returns below the mean. Variance rising on 2 out of the 3 log MAs. And some 981 volatility is literally dropping off a cliff right now. Positively correlated. Yeah, you got the you had the 525 and 981 contracting positively correlated, and you got the 2400 expanding negative. Not looking good. Almost a total random walk. Below the zero mean. Yeah, dollar not looking too healthy. Dollar not looking too healthy. Let's see what happens though with the market open. Daily, not bad. Not bad. 33 power mean. What's it down there? 226. 2.25. All right. Good stuff. Check this 5-day real quick. Yeah, this thing's got some work to do to the downside, in me opinion. Let's see here. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Let's check Bitcoin out. What you doing, little Bitcoin? I just had a couple $100 pump, it looks like. Hi! Look at that 5-day candle. Look at the 5-day. And there's also something else over here, too. This whole 4-hour. The RMLRs. TC, you got some work to do. You get a nice little pullback here if you're not careful. You're literally, this thing is mean reverted to both RMLRs. I know I saw Yasha talk about it yesterday, aka ZenTap. Old ZenTap. What's this? When I woke up, it was definitely below. It was definitely below this other RMLR. Trying to make a move, it looks like. Let me see which one that is. These days, I will change a color so I can distinguish which is which, and that is the 30 length. Could BTC getting ready to pop to the top one? Could, yeah. And on this 4-hour candle, BTC is in right now. It is 95.4 Laplace distribution move on that 4-hour candle. Go over here. It's still BTC on the Jesus, my brain, on the VRE. Almost about right up to the bottom of the daily range. Interesting. So this new 4-hour, bam, bam, that we got about what, hour ago, hour and 6 minutes. There we go. There's the number. 95.4 Laplace. Was that back almost up to 35? Yeah, 34,896. 34,896, huh? Is that really where that baby's at? Yep, sure is. Sure is. 34,897.34. That's what we're looking for. If it does make a run, if it makes a run up to this RMLR, I'm probably going to tap this 4-hour. Dixie keeps selling off a little bit. We probably will see it, considering it reacquired the 30. So it was below. It was right below when I checked earlier. Yeah, it was right at 34. Right at 34. Good stuff. Let's see what this 15 looks like. Oh boy. Guys, this thing getting ready to pop. Quite possibly. That future projection here. DC making a move. Making a move. What's a daily look like? Things moving pretty quick today too. Good. The charts are cooperating. Yeah, this still looks good. This thing just going to go sideways. I talked about this. And hell, at this point, this thing could mean revert by Monday. Right? By Monday. This thing goes sideways. Literally could mean revert going sideways and pop from there. But I don't know. BTC's had quite a run. I would imagine there's going to be a pullback. I would imagine. No, man. Got some hope for sure. See this number up here again. Yeah, 35. Even down here on the 90, this top RMLR. It's about up there with the 4-hour 95.4 Laplace. Within $100 of each other. Like it. Looking like it's finding some support too. Looking like it's finding some support. Boy, the bands are tight too. Yeah, we're getting ready to get a move, man. We are getting ready to have a move. Let me see if the 45 is tight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Above the RMLRs too. Check 33. Yeah. What? Market tune just does not like the 33-minute time frame. What are you doing? We should not have to override continuous market protection. All right, now we got in the house. Yep. Old ZenTap. We're right back at the lower length RMLR right now. Kind of bounce off 33 power mean. Pretty sure I reset that to 33. Let me double check. So I'm not yep, 33. 33. Just want some confluence between my UPM over on my regular chart and the RMLR chart. Well, this is the oh yeah, this is the point right here. Let's see what happens on the 33 minute. We gonna break through the RMLR here because like 45 90 minute, right? We're on top. 4 hour found support on the 30, making a run back to the 11. 33 minutes looking like about to tell us something. Got back up above it here too. All the bands are tight. All the bands are tight. Let's check his volatility. I mean, look at the 4 hour volatility on Bitcoin after the big move. Total random walk on the 4 hour above the zero mean, and both Z scores are heading up. The 7-link Z score, definitely some bull div. We got bull div on the returns oscillator. Yeah, man. Starting to look up a little bit. Starting to look up. What about the, let's see this 90 minute volatility. Probably low too. Yeah. Just breaking the zero mean as well. Z scores, both up. This one's kind of flat, but yeah, they're both up. Total random walk. Since the move, everything's been a random walk. Had a little bit of trend right here, but yeah, nothing to speak of. We like the big trends. We like those big trends. Yeah, low volatility, man. So you got low length, expanding, positively correlated. The other two are negative. And when you look at that RMLR on the 33 minute, where was that at again? We're right at it, right? Yeah, man. The point of contention here. Little point of contention, especially if those higher length volatility reads negatively correlated. Everything's up though. Everything is up. The returns are moving right now. Got it. Returns are a moving. 45 minute right at reverse wave trend too. Just a little bit above it, about $40. Bands are tight. Volatility's low. Jeez. Let's see here. Yeah, just had that expansion right there. Yeah, see, wow. Even on the 33 minute, right? 525 volatility's contracting, positively correlated. 981, same. 2400 contracting, negative. Beautiful. Ran it up for sure. Setting up any divs? No, we're not. That returns oscillator got pretty high. They are definitely coming back down right now. We saw on the 33 minute. Total random walk. Volatility's low on a lot of time frames. A move coming today on Bitcoin. Got a move.
Mean reversion, baby.
Mean reversion. That's some mean reversion.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's always the probability it will revert by continuing the upside, yeah, but it's very much looking on like the daily that it's set to revert sideways or down.
We need a little mean, like a mean reversion emoji. Or do a little mean face. Ugh. That'd be cool. We can pop on our charts. Mean reversion in effect. Okay, we're at the 15 minute reverse reverse Fisher too. Woohoo! Let's go. So the 15 and 30 minute bumping up, or 33 minute. Right, we're at that low length RMLR on 33. 15 minutes at the reverse Fisher, and man, these bands are tight. Goodness, there's a move a coming. Is it going to break this way, Fisher? Got up above. I mean, look how it sent a wick up to that Fisher the first time. Pulled back, closed inside the 99 log MA, but then just opened up right at it. Whoop! Had a little down move and right back up to the Fisher. I don't know, man. These volatility reads. Boy. That 2400 is just hanging low. Well, you've got I guess the 981 is expanding a little bit still. Expanding positive. Got the 525 contracting positive. 2400, yeah, I mean, from the last few candles, it's definitely contracting, negatively correlated. Look at the correlations, broke several times here. Several times. Having that outlier, of course. Outlier right up to the top side. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, let me move this forward a little bit, shall we? There we go. Yeah, and there's that move too. We already saw this. Let me turn off UPM light real quick. Let's run these bands. Beautiful. Right up to the 99.99 percentile range. Laplace distribution. I wanted this 15 now. Give me a sec. Just showing you a little outlier action. Woo! Still in. Hold on. Pull that up a little more. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There we go. Interesting. Yeah, it didn't quite get out of the 95 for the plus. I mean, we just had total mean reversion there in the 15 from the projection anyway. Bounced right off the mean. But where the outliers started, that's what I want to show here. Remember, outlier is a fat tail event within the distribution. Literally almost ran a 99.7. 99.7 Laplace, pulled back to the top side of the 95.4. And outlier still in effect. Starting to turn over a little bit. It's the top side here. We got, about 34.4. About $250, possibly. Clean chart, though. Let me see. Well, especially if you break up. Right now, a little bit of hidden bear. A little bit on the 15-minute. Considering where that 33 is at the RMLR and the 15-minute is at the reverse Fisher and the market opens in 14 minutes. At least the traditional markets. We know about crypto. It never sleeps. Which is fantastic. That's why it's crazy. I don't know how these people sleep at night, going to bed with over-leveraged positions in a market that never sleeps. Good luck. What a rough life. What a rough freaking life. Honey, you look so tired. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I'm having trouble sleeping at night. I need to go to the grocery store, sweetie. Well, we don't have any money, babe. I just got liquidated. Crazy, man. Especially in this day and age. Oh, my God. I think people be a little more responsible with their cash. But they're not. Let me see here. Yeah. Hilarious. Yeah. Good advice from Crypto Warlord. Don't go for beers with Marines inside their walls. Yeah.
I did it once, bro. I don't think I'm going to do it again now.
Yeah, they party. Shit gets out of control. Man, I was watching a story about some, was it seals? Might have been seals or marsoc, one of them, man. They're, oh my God. There's a base in, was it the Finnish? I think it was the Finnish. And they got a house out in the boonies in like the mountains in Finland somewhere. And so that's where like the, was it marsoc or, I think it was seals. And they go party with their like equivalent of the Navy SEALs. And this house is just a party house, shoot holes through the wall. The story that I was hearing, I could not believe it. You give these guys alcohol and it's just a bad situation. They're all fighting. They're all in the snow fighting each other by the end of the night.
Yeah. We're better than you.
Yeah.
Fight, let's go.
Totally.
Stuff like that.
Bunch of roided up, not roided. Hopefully these guys aren't fucking shooting roids.
Racehorse gun-wielding machines.
Dude, they're just
out their weapons.
Pretty much. Pretty funny, man. Pretty funny. Hell of a job I don't want. Tell you that. Let's see here. Yeah, like it. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to go over here. 4 hour? Not daily. Yeah. Let me... I lost it. Let me pull this back a little bit. A little projection. Let's play with the projection, boss day. Till the market opens. Move this back. That should do it. Give me a daily now, baby. There it is. There she blows. Let's go to this move. Just want to see something. Hey. Well, it doesn't get any better than this, folks. So, you start the projection right here. I mean, what was price action at? 26, about 26.8. 26.8. Guys, we're at 34K right now, a little over. But look at that. Look at the second daily candle. Rips right to the 99.99 probability level. Pulls back. Finds support on the 95.4. Sending a few wicks into the 99.7. Then boop, right back to the top side of the 99.99. And here we are. Prediction models flipped on the daily too. After all this nice trend on the daily. Yeah, boy, it just flipped back. Yeah, we're having a little price fluctuations. You can see it. Entropy is flipping back and forth between pink and blue. It's blue right now still. There's pink again.
So that's the price, eh?
Yeah.
On the index. 34,140
42.
or 37.
144.53. 45. 15. Changes pretty quick. 45.40. 44% over. Sounds like a guy reading off all the, at the end of the commercials.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard the most ridiculous one the other day. This guy's talking so fast. What a scam. You can't even understand what they're saying.
Since you supply.
And those are your terms and conditions. It's like, what?
Yeah.
The hell did you just say, dude?
Void where prohibited.
Yeah, boy, yes.
Can I quickly say 34 numbers on Bitcoin and 33 numbers on Bitcoin are ironically pivots. And I don't know if that's because it's like 33% plus 33% plus 33% equals 90%. So if you're hitting a 34, obviously it might continue to the next 66%, whichever direction it's looking at. Just general basic observations over the past few years. So we just saw this thing triggering red at 34,134. So just to keep that in mind.
Is that you, John? John Nash. Is that you, John? What the hell what I just say? What was that? That's a lot of maths right there, man. A lot of maths. You have to explain what you just said to me here at some point.
So like if you see the numbers 34,
sure,
right, or 33.
I love 33.
Yeah, right. So like if you add $33 plus $33 plus $33, this is gonna be a $99 move.
Sure.
So if you add 34 plus 34 plus 34, it's gonna be a $103 move. So that's generally what I'm saying. So if it's failing at a 34, it can go up or down $33 just to keep it very basic. But that's the range that it rarely has pivots from. I have no explanation why. It's just these numbers. You catch PTSD pretty much looking at it.
Oh yeah.
So
numbers,
that
man.
observation.
The math. Yeah.
Yeah. If there's anything, accurate about that, it'll be, you can see it in the volatility, right? And the correlation for sure. And things, like we see that there's like a mean reversion probably being confirmed today, like on the daily candle.
Yeah.
On the price action to Bitcoin, right? So to the 3012, we already had the mean reversion confirmation towards. It never even tapped the 3SD upside band. It came real close on that big move like 5 days ago, but didn't quite tap it. But on the 3312, it definitely crushed it for a number of days, and we're now on the second candle after it tapped that band. So if it doesn't tap it today, extremely high chance it will be reverting to it. Mm-hmm. And at the moment, it's down at 28.8, the RMLR of the 3012. So
yeah.
But it could sideways. It could easily sideways all the way to a few weeks from now, like towards the end of November, before it actually completes that. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. See, no, 34,156. Now we green, homies. We green. The 34 number got crossed and it went green. I don't make the rules, guys. I just observe them.
I don't make the rules. All right, I was reading something. What did you just say? Rules about what?
And it can easily mean revert going up to the upside. There's plenty of room to the upside for it to move and get a mean reversion to the 1110 RMLR and also to the 3012.
What time frame, Yasha?
Like on the daily.
Yeah,
daily. Very high time frame. The daily. It could easily, or 24 hour, or the daily, whatever. It's the same thing, because in Bitcoin land, it happens to be timed on the same clock. Yeah, because that's when it starts. But if you look at it, if you look at those SD bands of the RMLRs, you can see the 1110. It never quite touched it 5 days ago when it was banging high on that 10% move that it did up before it went back down a bit. And on the 30-12, it's obviously been crushing that third SD band to the upside for a number of days. And then last couple of days, it has not. Yesterday it didn't touch it, and today it so far hasn't touched it. And if it is going to touch it, it's got to go up to around, 36.7, 36.8. So that would be quite a move for it to touch it and have that continuance going where it has not yet confirmed the mean reversion. But if it does not go up to there today, then mean reversion will pretty much be in progress, as we've seen just time and time and time again. Does it occasionally break that probability? Yeah, extremely rarely, but it does. And the reason it's extremely rare is because it's the third SD RMLR band. It's a 99.7% probability. So of course it's going to most of the time mean reversion there. Which I'm saying for everybody else who's new to watching this thing, like, how do these guys know what the future holds for the returns? Well, the RMLR tells you what the future RMLR is going to be in terms of direction.
Yes, sir.
How do we know? Because math. That's how we know. Because math. We can show it to you. You can see it there for you. You can try it for yourself when you come and actually first learn the Volatility Starter Kit. And that's another thing. I don't know. Did you mention that yesterday, by the way? I don't know. I wasn't on the stream, obviously, for most of it.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, can I go ahead and say
yes,
it?
You sure can.
What I'm saying is, if you have not yet signed up to the Pro Trader 2-week free trial, and you've been thinking about it, and you have not yet signed up to the Volatility Starter Kit for whatever reason, you have missed your chance to start right away with the 2-week free trial. I am, from here on out, declaring that until further notice, we are not making the 2-week free trial available to people who have not first learned to use the indicators on the Volatility Starter pack. That is a new house rule. You have to show us what you know. Yeah, you have to show us you know how to use the Volatility Starter indicators before we will grant you access to the Pro Trader indicators of the 2-week free trial. And the reason for that is actually for your benefit.
Yes.
Because there is no point in you learning from the get-go with these advanced tools on a 2-week free trial when you don't even understand the basics of trading volatility with our Volatility Starter Pack, which is why it's called the Volatility Starter Pack. It is intended to get you started and understand the basics of trading volatility properly using things like the alpha volatility percentage and the correlation, the Pearson correlation, and the AVQ and the ALR. And once you've seen that those things work and you understand how they work and you understand the tendencies, then you can start to use the 2-week free trial if you want. But until then, no more. No access to the 2-week free trial. Because what happens is we get a bunch of people coming in who desperately want to try the 2-week free trial right off the get-go. They have no idea what they're doing, and we tell them, you got to practice, post tons of charts, ask tons of questions. And they're like, yeah, sure, I'm going to do that. And then they just go radio silent. They don't post even a single question. 2 weeks later, they just fade away. They disappear. We don't ever hear from them again.
Yeah.
And that happens too often. We're not interested in that. We're interested in getting people to really learn how to trade volatility properly.
Yeah. Those are the indicator monkeys. They come around. They want everybody's indicators. Oh, I'm an indicator junkie. You don't learn the basics, you're not going to get this stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. And it takes time. And there ain't no shame in that. And there's also no shame in asking tons of questions, even if you think of the most basic question. Trust me, there's nothing basic about this. If there was, everybody would be doing it. Right? It's not the most intuitive concept for a lot of people. It's very counterintuitive. And if you think, oh, I'm a counter trader, I know how to be counterintuitive. You don't. If you've been using traditional technical analysis, you have no idea what you're doing with this stuff. If you've been trading a long time on Wall Street and you understand market flows, you understand risk management, you understand how to limit your loss, you understand how to take profit early and often, you understand how to not be emotionally attached to your trade. Okay, that's a different story. We can make exceptions to the rule if you demonstrate that you understand these concepts really well. But if you just come in walking in off the street or walking in off the internet and you're like, hey, I'm new to trading, or even I've been trading technical analysis for a few years, can I try the 2-week free trial? And you haven't even started trading with our Volatility Starter Pack, the answer is no. Just bottom line. We love you. We want you to succeed as traders. And therefore, to make the most use of and to get the most benefit of your 2-week free trial, first, learn the basics. Once you learn them, Then when you get your hands on the 2-week free trial, you will see just how powerful it is. And you won't have to ask, what is the tendency of when volatility is expanding and correlation is contracting? Because you'll know. But until you know that, there's no point in trying. You're going to fail. I mean, okay, you're going to be that 0.001% outlier, and you're going to tell me, I didn't fail, I did it. Yes, we know. There are some people who did it and succeeded. Out of many, out of too many, out of hundreds and hundreds, maybe even, I don't know, more than 1,000 people or whatever it is, you know, the overwhelming majority of people who succeed with this go through the process of learning the basics and then trying the Pro Trader 2-week free trial, which is a massive selection. It's more than a dozen of our top indicators. Many of them you see right here on the screen that Bilbo's showing you, and a bunch more. And then you'll have a clue as to what these tools are actually doing, and you'll understand really quickly how powerful they are, and you'll see, oh, this is like the most amazing thing for trading. Yes, it is, but I wouldn't give you the keys to my supercar if I didn't think you could drive it.
No,
you first have to show me you know how to drive a car, and then drive a sports car, and then drive a muscle car, and then drive maybe, I don't know, a Formula One racing car, and then I'll let you touch my Lambo or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because for your own benefit, if you just jump into the Lambo, you're going to crash. You're going to die. You're going to get wrecked. You know, I'm not going to let you play with TNT before I know you know how to play with sparklers and bottle rockets. Same thing. So that is my loving message to you all. If you have the 2-week free trial, good for you. I hope you make the most of it. You better start cranking out your questions. I would hate to see you be another statistic that just fails. Please make the effort. We are here to help you learn.
Exactly.
And, if you miss the cutoff, well, you missed the cutoff. And now you have the chance to go through a very simple, organized process. You get the volatility starter pack, like everybody. You learn that. And then when the time is right, when you're ready to actually step up and see the advanced power of the advanced tools, you're free to try.
Yes, sir. Man, these guys sound like they actually care. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
We're trying to help.
Exactly.
We're trying to help people.
Yep.
Trying to help people.
Trying to help you get the most of the tools we offer. Yes. Literally.
100%.
And we will do everything to make sure that you understand how to use the Volatility Starter Pack. That's why we created it. That's why the public channels exist. It's for you to ask questions. If you just get the tools and you don't ever ask a question, we don't know that you're learning it. Maybe you are. Fantastic. But if you never ask a question, we don't know. You never post a chart. Even if you don't have any questions, maybe you're a super genius and you understand it. Post charts. Show us your insights. Show us you know how to use the tools. And we'll grant you access.
Indeed, sir. So we just got him.
That's my loving, caring Friday message to everybody. What's that, African?
No, this is Donnie. I got one thing to add. Hey, so if everyone that you talk about like indicator overload, right? So you go on TradingView, you search indicators. There's what, thousands? How do you know what to use? How do you know what works? Of course, there's the basic stuff everybody pitches. And I think with the free trial that we were doing, we're providing so many indicators that it really sets you up for failure. You really need to buckle down and learn the basics first before you. I mean, why would you want to use up a 2-week free trial when you don't even know where to start? You know, so I think it makes a lot of sense to learn the basics and then utilize it when you think you've mastered those basic indies, and then you move into the trial and get actual use of it, and then you know for sure if it's for you.
Exactly.
Agreed.
I love when you come in and you say things. You say my long diatribes in like a very succinct, super concise 2 sentences. It's genius. I love it. Thank you for editing my rant.
I'm paraphrasing.
It's a clever rant. I say it because I care.
Let me see. What are we doing? How to play those? Another song with artists. Give me 1 second. Whoops. There we go. So, yeah, we got Tony, man, gold, huh? I mean, on the 5-day, gold ran up to the top side of the power mean band. I mean, this actually doesn't look too bad. This thing tried to pull back, man. It ran right back up. Wowzer. Big move on the 5-day. Wouldn't be a bit surprised. Let me see. Having an outlier still too, man. Having an outlier. No bear div. Higher highs everywhere. Good stuff, actually. Dixie. I mean, Dixie's pulling back right now. Dixie's pulling back right now. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if gold is done, to be honest. Here's the problem gold's been having. The red cross line right there, first resistance level on the monthly volatility range. Since it got up into this like 1990, 1980 zone here, yeah, definitely been struggling. You close above here this week. Let's say this thing goes up here, closes above that resistance level. I mean, it's only been above it once, rejected right back down to the top side of the new weekly. I mean, a wick right to it. And that was at the end of, before the close on gold yesterday. And it runs right back up. And so you got a wick down to the top side of the weekly volatility range and a wick right back up to the monthly resistance. Bears are sitting up here right around, right around 1990 area. Just hovering. Today, top side of the 68.3 Laplace. Look at the daily volatility range. It's literally the mean of the distribution today. Doesn't matter if it's Laplace or normal. Definitely right in the center. So if you want to know where price action is, it's right in the middle of the distribution. Right in the middle of the distribution. Looking good, too. Yeah, I definitely, I don't think it's time to short gold. That's for damn sure. I do not, especially in Dixie losing steam. Let's see what happened with the market open. Yeah, this thing's spilling out, man. And I looked at, pre-market. There was a lot of stuff in the green. God, look at natural gas. Oh, now you're going to get us, huh? Let's go. Natural gas up 10.55. Wow. You go, buddy. Yeah, it's the futures, but still. Natural gas futures up about 10.5%. Oil's only up 1.6. Jesus. Boy, that gets me a grinning a little bit. Oil might be a good play, man. Oil might be a good play. Yeah. Is P-Funk in here? God, P-Funk in phase. Woo!
Yeah, you see that shit's great.
Zip. Down we go, baby. Down like what, over 13% on earnings?
Well, every time we look at the stock, it's down 25%. It's insane.
Yeah, it's definitely, man. Holy shit, that thing is sold off. Sold off. It's Coinbase up 1.46. You got the dollar.
People own that.
Yeah. You got the dollar literally coming down to the top of the weekly right now.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
I mean, look at Wednesday. Bounced twice off of the center of that weekly. Sent it right back up here. Almost back down the top side. This will be interesting. I mean, the dollar bulls are down here at this weekly range. I would probably highly doubt that they're going to be able to dump through here. If anything, nice little pump. Let's take a peek. But yeah, and it's hard to really dictate what gold's going to do with Dixie because, man, yesterday they were running together. Been doing a lot of that lately. Bitcoin, too. That dollar narrative's losing strength, man. Well, geez, give me a break. I mean, hello. It's literally worthless at this point. Just keep on printing, boys. You're doing a good job. Yeah, boy. And now they're back open for business, right? We're going to be spending that money. Everybody pay your taxes. Be a wage slave. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty freaking crazy. What we got going on here? Drop down through here. Yeah, Jesus. Amazon's up 6.7%, huh? Go Amazon. Amazon making a little move. Yeah, got a lot of green. Gee, many Christmas. Wow. Really? Interesting. Capital One up 9.2%. Capital One have earnings? What's going on?
I think yesterday.
Yesterday,
the day before.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of earnings coming through. No, now the 10 years up a little bit. Interesting. God, what is that? Intel? Yeah, Intel. Intel must have had earnings as well, right? doubt it's just up 8.4% for no reason. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Take a peek at Intel. Let's see here on the daily. No? No Intel earnings, huh? This thing just pumping. What's the news say? Intel shares climb pre-bell on upbeat fourth quarter's earnings outlook. Oh, no, it did have earnings. It just finally popped up. What the hell's happening here? Get off of me. Yeah, it had earnings. Just didn't see it. It didn't pop up quick. All right. Intel. All the way. Wick right to the top side of the power mean band, pretty much. Good move. Yeah, I mean, this thing was just dirt, in the dirt down here, man. God damn, Intel. Down to 32, huh? Pumped a few bucks. Poor little guy. Poor little guy. Let me pop back up. I'm going to take a peek at, yeah. Capital One. See where this is at. What do we got? 4 hour. Up above the 99. See the daily. Right at the reverse wave trend right now. Sent a wick outside the power mean band. It's pulling inside wave trend right now. Which you'll see that a lot. You will see that a lot on earnings plays, especially if you're going into an earnings play and it's down, the earnings play's up, wave trend, man. Mean reversion, immediate mean reversion. You don't have to wait. I would imagine we pull this up. Let me see here. Let's throw Capital One up here. Where you at, you little dirty dog? Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Let's take a peek here on the daily. Actually, it gapped up above. Let me look at this 5-day. Down. Let's scale you down a little bit, baby. Huh. Definitely gapped up. Where's this 33 at? Jesus. 103, huh? Is it in the cards? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, this 5-day literally just hit the second standard deviation on the 5-day candle. 2 SD on the 5-day. About the daily. We hit up here. Yeah, you way up too. Oh, I see. We're at a band too. We are at a band. Man, this thing is leveling up too, crossing. That's our first SD band there. Check this out. Yeah, you're above the 33 power mean. Good job. Oh, Capital One making a move. Banking. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love bankers in general. They're just great people. Always looking out for your best interest. Or are they only looking out for their best interest? Yeah, I'm going to go with the latter. I know some bankers. Play golf with them. That's about it. Take their money. It's always fun. 6.8. Let's check Amazon out. About a what? Where did this thing close at yesterday? Where did this thing close at? About 119. Yeah, about an 8-point move. This thing's running too. Thing is running. You are literally almost at third standard deviation. Almost at the 3 SD. 99.7 Laplace is right up here at the RMLR at about 131. Don't put it past it. Don't put it past Amazon on earnings. This thing could fly up here. Thing could fly. Jesus, futures. Let me see this. Go over here. I want to look at these freaking natural gas futures. That thing just ripped. Good Lord. Tight daily range yesterday. Boy, it climbed up, closed above what? Second standard deviation, normal distribution. All right, took the 4.6% probability and ran with it. Then just gaps up. Look where you're at now, rejecting off the 3 SD. And what is that? R3 on the daily. Didn't close a candle above the R3. Just runs right up above the 3 SD normal distribution. Runs into the third resistance level, daily volatility range, now it's filling back out. Here's the 2 SD, 95.4 Laplace. Both the same probability percentage levels. 95.4%. So like right now, by the close today, 95.4% chance it pulls in, if we're talking normal distribution, 3.5, 95.4 Laplace, about 3.44. Normal distribution, not populating. That's your story? What's up, bub? You don't like natural gas? I know they're already raising gas prices. Oil's down too. Let's see where crude is. Check this out. Oh, it dumped out here right at the market open, didn't it? First 15-minute candle, rejecting off that support level on the monthly. Right down to the weekly one. Let's see what's what here. Yeah, second support level on the weekly. What about monthly? Where are you at, monthly orange? Yep, first support on the monthly, second support on the weekly. Oh boy, we got fun. Why is my normal distribution not populating? No trading view. What's your issue, man? What is your issue? It's the 4 hours too. It's the 4 hour one. Of course, I don't have the combined one even on here, like a knucklehead. Maybe I should put that on there. I'm a little bit behind. Bear with me. What is silver doing? Yeah, I'm telling you, gold's going to struggle at that 1988 area, man. Really is. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see probably gold hovering right up here around till the end of the month, which is what, Tuesday? Get a new monthly candle on Wednesday. Wednesday going to be a good day. Get to all these new ranges, and we'll already have the new weekly. Maybe before the end of the day, we can kind of take a peek. Let's take a peek on gold. Or let me flip back on gold real quick. I'm gonna go full autist. Just start bouncing everywhere. Okay, gold. I like the daily ranges leveling up. I thought that guy hated gold. I don't hate gold. I just don't invest in it. I'd rather invest in Bitcoin. That's all. I don't hate it. Everybody relax. I'm not a gold hater. I like shiny rocks.
Ain't no time to hate, barely time to wait.
That's right.
What I want to know is, where does the time go? Yeah,
there's enough hate in the world. We need to bring it up a notch, raise the vibration. Jesus. New weekly coming in, huh? Depending on where the close. Boy. To be honest, this thing probably ripped right down to it here. I think it's going to be a little higher, though. I don't know, man. You got some nasty volatile moves to the downside on these dailies. 3 out of 5. Yeah, boy, those bears took the elevator. Monday, Tuesday, yesterday. What's today going to hold? Telling you, it does not like that monthly range. Let's see if I can get back up above the daily. If not, I could literally see gold maybe drop into a 1SD today. I don't know, though. Top of the weekly. Closing above 19, right around 1972. I think we got a nice little range here where gold's going to close in. You know, got 1972 up to about that monthly range. I'd even say top side of the 68.3, 1988.55. It's got about a $15 range on gold. That's what it's kind of looking like. Let's look at the freaking volatility. We got some low volatility or what? But does gold have some mean reverting to do? Absolutely. I mean, this thing is so far out of bounds. I just have a feeling the gold's going to go sideways, though. I mean, we already had this nice little pullback on the daily. It's hovering above the reverse Fisher. Why these log MAs catch up? Let me see. And that is the 99, isn't it? The 99 log MA is still returns above the mean, variance expanding. I mean, the other two are yellow, which means returns are above the mean, but variance is coming back down. Let's see if these things, let's see. We're going to have to take a peek. We'd have to have a hell of a move. This thing would have to get over 2K for these to flip intraday, I would imagine. So Monday morning will be interesting. See if gold can stay up here today. If it does, these log MAs might flip. That variance might start rising again. Look at the volatility on gold. All right, look at the volatility on gold. You've got the 981 and 2400 contracting negatively correlated. Everything's contracting negatively correlated. And the 525 is at an 8. Grade's even lower, 2.6. We could get a little pop here. We could get a little pop. If this volatility expands and the correlation doesn't break though, right around 1950 is this reverse Fisher on the daily. Even on the 5-day, this thing just ripped. Let me see where we're at. Top side of the power mean band, right? Yeah. It's got a lot going against it. But like I said, top side is at 1976. And remember, we got top side of the weekly at 71. Is it the bottom side? Yeah, pretty much bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace is right in that area. This could be a real tight range. Although, man, this daily range has been tightening. I mean, Tuesday was pretty tight. Tighten down again. Take a peek here. Kind of div or rebuilding. Not on the 5-day. Yeah, that's what you wanted to see too. There is no div. This thing's pretty clean. Pretty clean. About the daily. I mean, you're below the zero mean. There's a bunch of bear div, but there's also a bunch of hidden bull. Right, with the lower lows, higher lows. You know what that means. Bounced perfectly off that 2 SD band. Man, you just had a momentary brief little prediction model change on the daily if this pullback. But look where it closed, right? You're shooting these wicks outside the 68.3, pulled back each day right into it. Just running around in the daily 68.3 Laplace distribution range after the run where this thing was just nailing the 95.4, 99.7 there, 99 or 95.4, 95.4, 95.4. Almost did a 95.4 to the downside on a Tuesday. Heading into a random walk. Still a light trend though. Still a light trend. Variance is low. Variance is low. Volatility, right? What is variance? Hello. Standard deviation of returns. Let me see here. All right. About the 4 hour. Yeah, they're trying to push it down, man. It's being pretty resilient. Pretty freaking resilient. Clean too. Let's see. Yeah. Clean chart. Z-scores are both down though. That's why. Do I think gold's going to get by that monthly range? I do not. I do not think it's going to crack like 1988 today. I would imagine it's probably going to hover around closing this area right around the daily. Like I said, this is the mean of the distribution today for gold. The daily volatility range is literally the mean of the distributions, Laplace and normal. 45K for BTC today? What are you watching YouTube, Jimmy? Is that what he said? I don't know, bro. That's a hell of a move. That's a hell of a move intraday for Bitcoin. But there is... Yeah, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Even though there is some low volatility reads, just don't see it. Now you got me looking. It's what I really want to see. 45K, and this is why. And I am interested. Were you watching somebody else? Did they throw out a target for today at 45K? Or are we just having some fun? I'm all for Bitcoin at 45K. What's this, a daily? I mean, you got the 99.7 Jesus. How about first we get on Bitcoin? That'd probably be smart, wouldn't it? Bitcoin, Amazon, two totally different things. Bear with me. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Let's see. Let me pull this down. Yeah, I mean, even on the daily, 99.7% Laplace distribution range at 37K. 37K. You go up here on the weekly. Hell, the top RMLR is up here at about 39. Yeah, you got nothing here. I mean, look at the weekly too. And this is another thing. That's why you got to pay attention to daily, weekly, 4 hour. All these distribution levels matter. They matter big time. Well, how can you say that with such confidence? What, do you want me to send you a chart? You see all the little wicks going right to these little dots? That's why we know. Now, sometimes they're going to overshoot, close above, close below, of course. But a majority of the time, man, you see wicks right to them. Right to them. Believe me, when this is what really turned us on to these algos, man. When you see this happening, you're like, whoa. Okay, they're running the distribution. There's literally a 95.4% probability by Sunday night Bitcoin's under 33.8. 33.8. Indeed. And let's throw this back over here. Let's get on Bitcoin. Ooh. If I remember correctly. Isn't that yeah, 34.4, top of the weekly range. And now you got a daily below it. Yeah, I don't see that happening. If anything, is that the 4 hour? No, it's gold. Yeah. Pop this on BTC. Especially if this dollar picks it back up. Guys, I'm going to be real here. This thing could peel off a couple grand. Now, if you'd have bounced off the 9 log MA and you're hovering around the top side of the power mean band, might be a different story. You got a little bit of support. This thing, there's a lot of air in here, man. This thing wants to mean revert. You've literally got the reverse wave trend about 32.2 area. And looking at that's at the top of the weekly as well. 32.2. Is that what I said? Let me see if that's even in the daily. Where's the bottom side of the daily volatility range? Guys, I'm not saying BTC is going to dump. I'm saying bottom of the week, the bottom of the daily volatility range, 32. 32.4 weekly support here. That or a weekly resistance. That is the second. There's
all kinds of rumors that ETFs are going to be approved within 24 hours.
Oh, so that's So we're
on a weekend,
which I don't believe. It's no one's like validating it, so it's just a bunch of bullshit rumors going around.
That's like what do you call it? Like April Fools in October.
So that even makes me more reinforce the fact BTC is probably going to dump today. Everybody's
yeah, right.
Yeah, totally. Especially when you look at the charts, man. The 4 hour mean reverted back into the power mean band, but you got some work to do here. You definitely got some work to do here. Let me see if the 90-minute. Nothing's even came down here, and let's see what the low. Yeah, actually, man, you're just hovering on. You definitely have tested this wave trend on the 90-minute. Not fully, but what's that at? 33,850. 33,850. What we got down here? 31, 33. Yeah, not a lot of influence there. You see what this power mean band looks like. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if this thing was beating the bottom side of the wave trend. It is, and it's back on top. That's all. I don't know, though. I mean, you got the top side of the power mean band, if anything, like 34,275, right? Almost got there. High today, 34,250.92. Volatility, of course. Flat 981, 2,400, positively correlated. Low length is expanding. I like the correlation too. This thing could definitely move up. Let me see this. 33. But we got to remember 34.4. If it closes outside the weekly range, hey, then so be it. It's going to be tough, though. Going to be tough. Let's see. You're going to need some volatility. And right now, I mean, we saw it up high, right? I mean, volatility is definitely low. Look at the bands are tight, too, on the 33. 35,000 is reverse Fisher. Look at this 15. Look at these moves on BTC. Low time frame. This is why we trade low time frames, man. Are you still in a swing trade? Are you still in a swing trade when you could have got all this action? That's why we love BTC, man. My God, this is a 15-minute chart. Look at these moves all over the place. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. And you're rejecting right now from the 15-minute reverse Fisher. Wow. Something's got to give here. Now, that being said, I do believe we're going to get a move. I mean, the probabilities are to the downside for me, though. And I'm like a perma bull on BTC. I am like a permabull. If you're holding BTC for the future, then you are, right? You're just bullish on Bitcoin. Are you just going to stack something you're bearish on? No, not really. Bitcoin has a future. The future is now. Especially, every day these dumbasses turn on the money printer, it just strengthens the case for Bitcoin. Just strengthens the case. Now, what would throw just all kinds of, you know what I would love to see? A major country, not Venezuela, not, I want a major country to be like, you know what? We're done with this bullshit. We're adopting Bitcoin as our national currency. Shit's going to get real interesting then. Especially if it's especially if it's a big country, man. Don't think everybody will start jumping on board, because they will, man. Whoever adopts Bitcoin as their national I almost said national security. National currency. They're going to make some waves, man. They are going to make some waves. Do I think it's going to happen in the U.S.? No. It's not yet. They're running this dollar scam as long as possible. Pretty much controlling the entire world through it, which is just, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, what government is going to give up their fiat, right? Like, they get to make as much as they want, and they get to say it's worth whatever they want until, people start trading it or whatever. And so it's going to be, there's a lot of countries that have adopted it in terms of you can use it to settle debts and stuff. You can use it to pay taxes. You can use it for a lot of stuff. You can use it to buy things, whatever. France is one of the main countries, one of the main major. It's the first G8 country that adopted it for that purpose, some years ago already. But to actually expect a country to give up its fiat for Bitcoin, I don't see that happening anytime soon. But prove me wrong, world of fiat. Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I love it.
It'll be the country that's in such debt. We got no other choice. Yeah, right? We got to dump the dollar.
It could be some major, Southeast Asian country, or maybe a Central European country that's going to be like, yeah, we're kind of fed up with our nonsense.
Yeah.
Let's try something better.
Maybe one of these big oil countries. They're tired of the petrodollar. They're like, you know what? We'll take Bitcoin for our oil now. Dude, that would just be like, what? That'll wake some folks up.
There were like some attempts at it, but obviously.
Well, as soon as one of them try, that's when the cartel shows up with their bombs and tanks and.
Right.
Hey, they're terrorists. There's a lot of terrorists in the world, and they're nasty people. But there's also a lot of BS that goes on in the world, and nations are targeted, and a lot of lies told, and just to get in there and take care of them.
Yeah. But meanwhile, we get to trade against this stuff.
Yeah. People think all these wars is over oil. No, okay.
Yeah.
No, you got these countries that want to not use the dollar. They're like, oh, you don't want to use the dollar, huh? Okay. Hey, you're a problem. I bet you're a terrorist. They love throwing that word around.
Down goes the indexes.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, man. So yeah, here's BTC moving down that 15-minute, right? You got everything below this reverse Fisher. This thing rejects here. It's probably going to drop. Let me see. It just sent a wick into the 15-minute wave trend. So you got a tight little range here on Bitcoin. Whoops, let me blow that back up. I meant to do that. Yeah, got a tight little range here. Reverse Fisher. This 15-minute candle. Look at the breadth. Boom, boom. Fisher to wave trend. If this 15-minute candle closes below this wave trend, probably going to see a drop to the bottom of the power mean band again. Let's see here. Just a tad over 34. Tad over 34. And that's going to be breaking through the bottom side of the 68.3. Like I said, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing pull back, man. It's had a hell of a run. Last day of traditional markets. It wouldn't shock me at all to see this thing down around 33. At least first, second support level on the daily. Take a little sell. And I would imagine this late in the week. What's it? The dollar? No, dollar's just hovering down here, man. El Dollarino. And just for just for a little bit of mean reversion then. A little bit of mean reversion. There's a lot of areas for this thing to pull back to. BTC had a hell of a run. And remember, 33.8. 33.8 is at 2 SD on the weekly. 2 SD on the weekly. Let me see something. How high did this run up on the monthly? That's one thing I didn't check. I know what's up here. What do we got? Populate for me, baby. Here we go. I mean, it's above the 1 SD. So, I mean, actually, by the end of the month, by what? Tuesday's close, there's literally a 68.3% chance this thing on a monthly candle pulls back to 32. Pulls back to 32 by the end of the month. And let's just take a peek here. Is it 32? Remember, here's what everybody's got to remember too. By next Tuesday, guys, this is the top of the monthly range right here. $30,500. $30,500. Top of the monthly range. There's the first resistance, second resistance, third resistance for the monthly. It's down here at 26.7. BTC has put in some work, man. Don't think this thing can't dump out. Don't think this thing can't peel off like $4,000 by the monthly close. Once again, top of the monthly range, 30,600. I don't know how many people are really looking at this. It'd have to be people in alpha trading because nobody has this indicator. Tell you, man. I don't know. Would be perfect too. Because everybody, most traders are just glued to news. What's a news saying? What's a news saying? Well, news saying, oh, ETF in 24 hours, man. We better long the shit out of this. Okie dokie. You're better off counter trading the news if you're going to watch the news. That's why you should be watching it. I mean, what is the percentage of those plays that work out counter trading news? Very high. Let me see here. Oh, Bitcoin. But I'm telling you, man, though, Dixie just selling off. Dixie's got its own problems. Dixie has its own problems, but I would imagine it's going to get a lot of support here at this weekly range. And you got the 1 SD right by the center of the weekly. That wouldn't shock me at all. Get a wick down here. Already tried there. Rejecting off the bottom side of the 68.3. Would not be surprised to get a wick to this 1 SD like real soon. It's at 0.277. Considering it couldn't get back inside the 68.3, so these bears are just leveling down. You had the bulls here supporting price action. Boom, 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 boom. Not anymore. So, that being said, interesting. I would imagine, though, pop this dollar up real quick. BTC, yeah, I think it's going to break 34 here real soon. Remember, let's see if this 15-minute candle closes. Damn, it almost ran to the bottom. It's trying to stay up above the 9 in the 33 log MA. Everything's flipping around, though. Yellow returns above the mean. Variance is definitely coming back down. Variance is contracting. Well, that's what it does, right? Volatility. It only does two things. Expands and contracts. So for the longest time, people are like, volatility does not determine direction. Oh, really? Would you like to put money on that? Would you like to make a bet? When you throw correlation on, it does. When you throw correlation, you need to know, is that volatility positive or negatively correlated? What is going on? When you figure that out, you get the answers, man. Well, my brain feel like I got a sponge in it or something. Like I said, I didn't sleep well. Then I saw M. Garcia's post about 45K Bitcoin. It threw me out of whack. It's like, oh, really? Oh, I like $45,000 Bitcoins. I just don't think it's coming yet. Do I think it's coming? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Bitcoin's doing something different. A lot of people watching that news, though. Would not be a bit surprised if you see this thing dump out today. Even with Dixie. I mean, Dixie's down right now. Bitcoin's just, let's go with it. Okay. SPY's up a little bit. What, 413? Yeah. I'd be hard pressed to think SPY, any, NASDAQ, anything's going to make a big move today. Triple Q. Triple Q's leading the way, though. Let's take a peek at Triple Q on the VRE, see what's going on. Gap up. Yeah. First monthly support. All right. Triple Q. Some work. Yeah. Gapped up right through the daily. This thing's pretty fine. Last two 15-minute candles, Triple Q's have sent a wick right into that first support level on the monthly. Yeah, let me see the difference here. Pull this up a little. Come on, baby. Move up. Boy, you are slow. You were working so fine. Pull up. Just moving like an increment at a time. SPY. Kick SPY on real quick. You down here flirting with. Yeah, see, you're below it there. You're below the monthly. So you got Triple Q above the monthly support. You got SPY below it. Come on. Okay, buddy. Let's go. Move it up. Hope everybody's watching this. I can't even drag my chart up. Come on, man. Frustration. Let's see. Where's the bottom side? Yeah, and SPY has definitely this 15-minute candle's inside the 68.3 Laplace. Where's the support level? That is the first, huh? Nope, second. Second support level on the weekly for SPY is about 409 3/4. Close a 15-minute candle inside the 68.3. I could definitely see it start sniffing it at about 411. You got to get up. Look, you got your closing candles inside the daily range right here, but you just sent two wicks into the center and it rejected. You got to get up here. You got to get up, close above the daily, 1 SD, these monthly and weekly supports. SPY's got a little problem here, especially last day of the trading week. I'm not saying SPY can't go up next week. I'm just saying today, intraday, this thing's got some issues because it's above the 1 SD. You get by these support levels, though. I could see SPY closing up here at 418 by the second standard deviation. Good try. Triple Q's has definitely got a better setup. 100%, man. You got SPY below that. You got Triple Q's above it. But then you got this weekly. All right, that's a difference, too. You got a nice little range on Triple Q here. First support on the weekly at about 349.2. And then the two wicks that just got shot down into the monthly at 346.19. So what is that? 350 and 346. Let me try something real quick. Just for shits and giggles. Because this is a nice tight range. We're dead center of it too. Dead center. Hold on. Hook this baby up. Want to run a little mock trade here. See what the probability of profit is on this thing. Come on, you. Pull up. Let's get some Triple Q love going here. Okay. Intraday little Triple Q love. What are you doing here? Dude, what in the world is going on? Man, something is bogging down my machine, man. What the fuck? Driving me crazy. Let's see. Expected moves 350, top side 345 to the bottom. Just looking at some real quick. What were those numbers? What was that again? 349. Yeah, man. 349. I would probably go to the top of the expect. I'll make it tighter. Is that 346 to the downside? It was. Boy, this is a perfect little setup. That actually, I mean, God, boy, it's a lot of buying power. I mean, $6,800. This is a little intraday strangle. But I'll tell you what, the max profit is a lot bigger than it usually is. I mean, it's only $160, but still, usually it's nothing. Usually it's nothing. The better thing to be would to go and probably, God, man, that's tough too. Especially volatility's not where I would like it. What would that cost? That actually is not that bad. You throw a straddle on right now at the 347 on triple Q. It's only going to cost you about 287. 287. Infinite profit. So, but the only time you're going to throw a straddle on at the money, right, is, dude, you need a volatile move. You need a volatile move. You got to eat the premium up from the other side first, right? Then start making some profit. Let me see something real quick. Damn, it's almost got my interest peaked a little bit. Oh, wow. Look at the 15-minute volatility.
Yeah, boy.
What's Dixie doing? I'm telling you, man, Dixie could find support down there. Pop from where it's at right now. It does. Ooh, we even got some hidden bear. A little bit. How much? How much of a higher high is that? Yeah, it's there, man. It is there, especially from the cross. Turns are definitely turning down, and it's randomly walking all over retail traders that are using traditional TA. If you ever wondered what a random walk was, that's what it is. It's when you use traditional TA and data sets randomly walk all over you. Yep. Let me see the 4-hour volatility. Yeah, see, man. Is it just a 15? What about the 90? Nope.
We've
Smack. Nope, not even the 45. Yeah, see, I mean, you just got the, what is it, 15-minute down? I don't know if that's going to produce a big enough move for me. Especially, where's the wave trend? 415. Boy, that's still, that would. It's only about 2.5 points. I don't like it though, man. I'm telling you. We got volatility, just fell off a cliff too. So it could be a little move, and it's looking like this thing wants to go down. Yeah. Yeah, you're underneath the 9-minute wave trend too. Volatility's high. So it's literally just a 15-minute. Yeah. Especially on the 3-minute, just rejected from the top side of the power mean band. This thing looks like it's getting ready to set up. Dixie doing. How many bits? Probably see Dixie pop here. The way this market's acting. Trying to get out of there. You got some work to do though. So this thing closed. Ripped to the downside, then ripped. Wait a minute. How did this thing open up? No, it popped first and then dumped. Now it's back here. Yeah, the fact that this needs to get back up in the 68.3 here. I mean, you just got to wick right into the top of the weekly, just like I freaking said. Let's get this thing up. Why is my normal distribution populating on the freaking 4-hour? Driving me crazy. Doesn't matter. It stayed in the, is that the 4-hour 95.4 as well? Yeah. So that 4-hour 95.4 is right above the weekly range. Very, very, very interesting. Yeah, look out, man. Looky outy. I do think the dollar. I was going over here to see if there's any div down here. Low. 15 minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this thing looks like it's getting ready to pull out of here. 30 length Z-score just popping off these lower confidence intervals. Everything's up. That trend to the downside looking like it's about to be over. What a volatility. The correlation flipped back up. I mean, you are positively correlated. Back here, boy. Sent a wick up to the 95.4. I mean, it is trying. It is trying. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Dixie 106.6 here real short. See if it gets up to this wave trend. This candle closes in what? Nine and a half minutes. See if this prediction model flips. Going back into a random walk. You see this last trend was to the top side. Randomly walked to the downside, and then it went into trend to the downside. Beautiful entropy. Beautiful entropy and prediction model. Can you just trade the prediction model? You could. You could. You got to learn the free chart first if you even want to sniff this, though. Right, Zentap? He's busy. That's the whole point.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
You got to try
Got
the volatility starter pack and learn it first before you get to taste the direction predictor.
Yeah. If you don't understand the basics of what we do, dude, hello. You are literally the blind leading the blind. It's not going to work out well for you. The problem is you're not going to understand it. You're going to revert back to your old ways. The reason why you're here even sniffing this stuff is because you're not happy with what you got, or you're just that deranged trader just, I got to go find new indicators today. There's plenty of you out there. That's for damn sure. But we take this leading information seriously, and you better as well. Or how many times do we have to say it? We really don't care. We're here to help. We're here to help. If you don't see that, move along, man. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Except a bunch of leading information that's really going to help you in your trading big time. Instead of what? Randomly just watching YouTube jimmies, using their moving averages and all their other silly calls. They don't care if you're a bull or a bear. They're going to try to get your attention with their little sneaky thumbnails. And I'm sure they're pushing this little narrative about the ETF and everything else and going to get traders into a bad position. BTC's had a hell of a week, though. Hell of a month. To the fact that BTC's data set is $4,000 above the top of the monthly resistance levels. That's how good of a month it had. We have not seen that in a long time.
It's going to be a good October. It's been a good October.
Yeah. This last quarter could be really good.
Yeah. Yep.
Starting off great. That goes for everything. Dixie. You're gonna have to make a move.
This is ChatGPT.
Right in time.
Step right up. Come see the greatest on earth. Show. Thanks.
Huh?
This where voodoo technical analysis brings. That's right. It's traditional technical.
Bring closer.
Here we have the price action indicator, the most popular lagging indicator. It's like trying to tame any power. Hey, you're to get up. And here we have the SMA indicator. They're like ladies gossiping. They're always lagging behind, and they're never right. Then we have the Fibonacci retracement. They're like a magic 8 ball. You can ask them anything, and they'll give you a random answer. What about a clown show? How would that be without wedges, channels, support, flags, M patterns, and W patterns? These indicators are all just silly nonsense that lead you to it. Don't worry. If you're consistently losing money and you like losing money, then this is the show for you. We have all the cheap, very expensive lagging indicators distribution, random walk, trending move, volatility correlated to the price action, standard deviation of returns, variance, divergence of the returns and the price action, z-score, normal distribution, Laplace distribution, and entropy. But don't listen to those people. They're just trying to ruin your fun. Lagging indicators are the way to go. They're the best way to consistently get wrecked. So come on down to the traditional technical analysis clown show. We're the only show in town where you can lose money consistently and have fun doing it. And to all the people who to me losing money, now say you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. But if you're serious about profitable trader, then you need to learn how to use entropy, probabilities, and statistics. That's where the alpha trading VEPS information comes in. The VEPS information is the trader. It's the information ahead of the market making. But you don't have to be a scientist to understand the VEPS information. Alpha trading can learn everything you need to know. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to the Alpha VEPS information show. It's the only show in town with how to trade like winner. The Alpha Trading VEPS information show change Alpha Trading. Better way to trade. And a better way at the Trading Clown Show.
I don't know what's going on with the sound there.
Yeah, it's breaking up or something.
I'll have to beat the bot into submission.
Beat the bot. beat the bot. Beat the bot. Coinbase pre-market popped up to the 1SD. That first 15-minute candle just sold off right to the bottom of 4 hours, 68.3. Wow. Interesting.
Alpha Trading bot's making a clown show of my clown show soundtrack. What's going on?
Yeah, what the hell, man? What is happening? I ain't been in any position.
Mike.
Damn, I am. What'd I buy?
Mike mocks me.
Shine on me, baby. I got a damn song in my head. I can't get it out. Let's see here. This is good. It's a good song. What is that? What am I?
Must be a whale of a good tune.
Yeah, man. 69. What's a 1SD to the downside? 72. What's that? First weekly support down here on Coinbase. 71.86. I have a feeling this thing's getting ready to dump out. I got that feeling. Feeling is good. Hey. And when is Coinbase's earnings? They are, if I'm not correct, aren't they like Tuesday or something? Coinbase does have earnings, I believe. Let me see here, man. Where are you at, Coinbase? There you are. 4 hour. Yeah. When is it? I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Morning or night? Morning or night? Here's my little, usually got a little moon, a little half moon or a sun. What's happening here? Boy, right at the end of the month, huh? Oh, wait a minute. No, it's November 7th. Yeah. Gotcha. So Tuesday, November 7th. All right. Why is that not making sense? Is that right? Am I crazy right now? 27. 7. Hell, that's like 10 days, man. Why is it right there then? No, it's... Yeah, Tuesday, November 7th. Coinbase, what you gonna do? All right, it's right at the bottom side of the 68.3. Just a chillin', man. Just a freaking chillin'. Let's see here, money all. Yeah, but if it closes a 15-minute candle below the bottom side of this 68.3 Laplace, you can probably see that's a first support on the daily. 1 SD, first support on the weekly. A lot going on here. A lot going on here right around 72. You break there, this thing could really slide. You could close down here by the 95.4, under 70. So, that is, and your, that moved the top side. Last 3 days, this thing has done nothing but sell off. Nothing but sell off. And now, this thing is really close to, let me see here. Yeah, this did's getting ready to be just blasted out. There's ain't going to be any. Look at the daily. Look at the 2400 volatility. This thing hasn't even budged. I mean, well, a little bit. It's at a 7%, 7.5%. Total random walk. When was the last trend on Coinbase? Really strong one on the top side. Nice move. Nice move, Coinbase. What was the low down here? 51. That thing ran up to what? 108? Jesus. Hello. And you think people took their profit? I don't know. If you didn't, you lost a lot of it. Yeah, lost a lot of it. That's a mindset people get in. Well, I've already lost half. Might as well just take the chance. It's going to bounce here, and I'll be right back in the groove.
Yeah, the groove.
People never learn. People never learn. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, nice. Of course. We got a little news here? Who is that? God, people are just, wow. Perfect time to short it. Got all the goofy Twitter and YouTube crypto people. Oh my God. I won't even get into it. What a bunch of clowns. For real. Sorry, but it's true. Clown show. I mean, look how far outside. I mean, the top side of the daily power mean band is literally about the top side of the monthly volatility range. Bitcoin could have a little surprise for all these people that are hyping up a little bit of ETF claims. Oh, I would love nothing better, to be honest. Even as a long-term holder, I really don't care. I'd love to see these people get fed a big dose of humble pie, man. $30,000. And remember, Coinbase is trying to hold up. Oh, I don't know if you're going to do it, though, big dog. Especially BTC dumps out here, man. Especially BTC dumps out. Coinbase will flush. Guarantee it. BTC starts dropping during the day today. Coinbase is going to lose a lot. BTC does not like that daily range, and it's just closes. It's closed a couple 15-minute candles, 3 of them during this day, below the 68.3. How many times, man? How many times? These bulls, ripped it right back up to the daily or the 4-hour 95 or 68.3 Laplace top side on this 4-hour candle. Last one, right to the bottom of the daily range, rejection again. How many times this thing going to reject before it really just dumps out? Let's get some probability levels here, man. I mean, this thing can drop $900 and be inside the 95.4. Almost $1,000 drop. There's a 95.4% chance today, though, BTC doesn't close below 32,868. No, 32,967. So just under 33. Just under 33. And I would imagine you get down here, you're going to get a nice bounce. Boy, this is a big daily range, yo. Where's the bottom of this daily? Don't be shocked, man. This thing could really fall at 32. I'd peel off 1,800. I got a strange feeling we're about to see the bears jump in the elevator. I'm not shitting you. I sure hope people took their profit on BTC. I'm not saying for sure this thing's going to dump out. I smell something cooking. And it's not cherry pie. I'll tell you that right now. It is not cherry pie. I mean, you're lucky this variance is coming down negatively correlated. It's doing everything it can. There's definitely hidden bull. Look at the prediction model, though, on the daily. Look at the prediction model, man. It definitely flipped after this nice trend. All right, BTC ran from where? Yeah, I mean, under 27. Under 27K, this daily run. Been powerful, man. Oh, well, it's because of the ETF. Or is it because volatility expanded? I mean, people just, they run with these crazy news narratives, man, when they don't understand what's actually moving the markets. It's mind-blowing. Plus, look, you got wave trend crossing up Fisher down here, too, at 28.3. Come on, BTC, smack some people up a little bit. I love BTC. And I have no doubt in my mind this thing is going to start running hard. But got a little ahead of itself. Got a little ahead of itself, my opinion. Especially when it comes to the freaking power mean band. Reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher. Yeah. And this daily. The log MAs have flipped too. Yeah, they all lost their steam. 933. Yep. You still got the 99. 99 still looks like variance still rising on the 99. The other two, I mean, there's a sign right here. Especially with that prediction model flipping. Volatility on the low length is still expanded. Right? Still expanded at 100 percentile. Correlation's low too. If that baby on the daily starts contracting, you're going to probably see a down weekend going into the monthly close too. I'm telling you, man, be careful out there, folks. If you're in an over leveraged long right now, you just don't get it. You deserve to be liquidated if this thing pulls back. That guy's so mean. No, I don't bullshit people. You can always guarantee when it comes to me, you're going to know exactly what I think. I usually don't hold anything back. Probably why I got a handful of friends. People don't like being told the truth. It's unfortunate. And I don't trust anybody that doesn't say the F word. I don't want to get TradingView mad. But if you don't curse, yeah, I don't trust you. There's something wrong. People that don't curse, they're real sketchy when the doors are closed and they're in their own house.
Mm-hmm.
They probably got their XXX OnlyFans going. Got donkeys involved and all kinds of wild shit. Let's see here. Or,
Watch your profanity.
Could have some hippos and all that fun stuff. Go ahead, Warlord. You're dying to say something.
Nah, I got a YouTube video up, bro. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, this returns oscillator is at this 2SD band down here. Look at the Z-scores. Returns are heading down. You have an outlier up here. I mean, this thing, when this first big move, this daily candle happened, you had an outlier on the low length Z-score right to the 90% confidence interval. When you usually get outliers into these levels, you usually shoot. You're usually going to come back down to these lower confidence intervals. Didn't make it. Now it's starting to work its way down. There's a lot of bear div. When this thing crosses zero mean, the fact this thing is barely pulled back right now, there's buy pressure, man. The variance is telling you all about it, too. It's negatively correlated, contracting. Boy, this thing is set up to move down, though. I am telling you. Both Z-scores, returns oscillator are 2 down. You can blow this band out, too. Let's blow this up. This isn't nothing. Hello. You pull the returns oscillator in. Look, you're right here, man. This thing breaks through the 2SD band. Yes. It's a great place for the returns oscillator to bounce from, but you just saw when I pulled it all in, there are a lot of instances where it shoots right through it. Yeah, well, that's the problem, Garcia. A lot of people, especially in crypto, they just don't get it, man. They just don't get it. People literally short when they should be longing when they should be short, not taking their profits when they should. That's why the market literally feeds on liquidations when you get volatility in it. It's insane. It's really not good, to be honest. Not good. Because we want people in crypto, right? But by their own workings, they end up just, oh, I'm done, right? They just disappear. Crypto is one hell of a mistress, though, right? They always come creeping back. Hello, where are you, Bitcoin? 1 billion in short liquidations. What are you talking about? From where though? 1 billion in short liquidations from what? When we just started pumping from under 30K? Yeah. Do you know how many people did not make a dime but lost a ton of money on both bull runs up to 20K? Right, we dropped to what, 31, then ripped up to 14, pulled back to 38, ripped up to 71, and people lost money. Dude, you got people out there that just, they are blind, they are gambling. Oh, BTC had this big move, time to go 100x and short it. It's insane, man. It's insane. I've seen some of the wildest shit happen in crypto that you just shake your head at. You're just like, wow. But at the same time, when you have leading information and you really know how to trade the markets, you really know how to take your profit, limit your losses, and you're not emotionally attached to your trades, we feed on them. Yeah, that's right. We feed on them. When you see these people getting liquidated, we're on the other side, man. We're on the other side, running with the algorithms. It's where you want to be. Low time frames. Stop swing trading volatility before you really pay the price. At some point, you're going to get wrecked real bad if you haven't already. All right? I know people. Dude, my God, the amount of money that's been lost is incredible. How the hell do you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars on a bull run? Because you're just what do they call them? What did Grandpa call them? Morons. That's what he called them. Grandpa called them morons. And he's not far off the truth, man. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It's just people gambling. Gambling. It's insane, man. Go to the casino. Have some fun, for Christ's sakes. Instead, you're sitting in mom's basement. You got Cheeto stains on your hands, right? Probably got OnlyFans and Pornhub up on one monitor, and you got YouTube Jimmy up on the other. Give me signals. And you're just trading high leverage gambling. Instead, you could go to the casino, have a great time with some friends, right? Free drinks. Go lose your money there. At least have something to show for it. A good night. You're not at home kicking your dog and whatever the hell else you do when you're pissed. It's insane, man. It is. It really is. That's why I tell people all the time. Go to the casino if you're going to gamble. What the hell? You got a better chance going to the casino and walking out with a pocket full of cash than you do using leverage in a highly volatile market. You are going to get wrecked. And usually all the time. It doesn't take much leverage for a 1-2% move to liquidate you. Seriously, especially these degens, man. You're going 50x and up. Good luck. Yeah, me too, Garcia. People drive me insane. But like I said, when you have leading information, it drives me insane because they just don't want to learn. They just want to continue. They want to continue down that path that's just losing them money. It's an endorphin rush. It doesn't matter if you lose and win. You get an endorphin rush. People get addicted to it. That's all addiction is. It doesn't matter if you're addicted to freaking heroin or you're addicted to gambling or you're addicted to prostitutes, or you're addicted to whatever. You're addicted to going out and chopping wood every day. It's just all an endorphin rush. Talk to the people. Talk to the runners. Talk to the joggers. It's an addiction. You get such an endorphin rush. I mean, there was a short period of time before, my knees and back are wrecked, where I would run a little bit. I mean, it's powerful. It's a powerful buzz. People get addicted to a wide variety of things. It's just all endorphin rush. I mean, God, give me a break. Stop losing your money. But at the same time, we know you're not. The majority of you aren't going to get it, which is fine. The algos, the traders with leading information, we need you over there doing it. So the fact I'm even sitting here saying stop it should point one fact out, is that we care about you guys. We care about your trading. We want you to learn. For crying out loud. That's why no more free trials. That's when we got bogged down. People are just coming in. I want the free trial. I want the free trial. When we say every day, come into the Discord. Links in the description. Open a support ticket. Request a free volatility starter pack. You will get it, plus the few educational channels that go along with it. Get in the public chat and start asking questions. Prove to us you understand. And there's people that have. If you are a smart individual, it doesn't matter who you are. If you got half a brain and you study the volatility indicator for a while and you listen to the streams and you ask questions, it's not going to take you long to figure out the tendencies of what's going on in volatility. You come in and start talking about the tendencies of volatility. Hey, I saw that positively correlated volatility. Look at the 15-minute chart. And boy, Bitcoin went up. That's what we want to see. We want to make sure you're learning the basics, because if you build your trading foundation upon saying what's going to happen, your house is going to come tumbling down. Instead, you want to build it upon a rock, right? Where did that come from? Build your foundation on a rock and you are good to go. And that is volatility trading. This right here is everything. Everything else is reacting to the volatility. Everything. So think about it. Ramble on. 1046. God, really?
No, I know I said it earlier, but in case you're just jumping in on the live stream later today for some reason, there's a reason that we make the volatility starter pack available to you, so that you learn the basics. For sure. And you will appreciate knowing those basics, because they will change your trading experience.
Yeah.
Completely. Even if you decide, no, this isn't for me, at least you'll know it exists.
Yeah.
And you'll realize what it is. And you'll know there's people out there who are using it. And you know there's people out there who are using it for a reason, because it works. And the people that use it from the top down are the smart money.
Yeah. 100%.
Don't consider everybody else who uses traditional TA the dumb money.
Yeah.
You can use traditional TA all you want. Go right ahead and knock the socks off. Just know that that's considered the dumb money. And they call it that for a reason.
They sure do. Openly. Openly call you dumb money. And you're just like, yeah. Yeah, I am dumb money. What's he mean by dumb money? It means your money's going to be in their pocket really soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty nuts, man. God help us all.
As the expression goes, it takes money to make money. Well, them that has takes from them that don't.
Yeah.
I think it'd be the other way around sometimes, but the overwhelming majority of the time it isn't, because the dumb money has a very hard time outsmarting the smart money.
Yeah. Big time. And even though, you got I'm looking here on BTC 4 hour. You're literally right at the zero threshold here on the 30 length Z score, just flat too. You do got bull div on the low length Z score. The returns oscillator is above. I'm telling you, man, this prediction model is to the downside. It's starting to drop out of a random walk. Not saying this is going to go into a trend to the downside, but it's got all the beginning makings of it. Really does. You got low volatility. Correlation's pretty high positive. And you got 2,400, 981 contracting positive. The correlation on this low length on the 4 hour breaks negative. Look out. I'm telling you, man. And I'm talking by the end of the day. If that were to happen on this 4 hour close, would have got an hour left, hour and 10 minutes. You could see BTC drop to this wave trend on the 4 hour. Easily. The bears love the elevator, man. 32,270 area. About what, $1,700 move? Could happen. It could happen. because you got to remember where the top of that monthly is. Now, I'm sure there's some instances where it has definitely done that, especially in the bull runs. But my God, man, to be $4,000 above the top of a monthly range is pretty wild, pretty freaking wild. So if this does come down, what are all the YouTubers? Oh, did you see the BART? Did you see the 4-hour BART formation? Yeah, you know, BART. It looks like looks like Bart Simpson's head. That pattern. Yeah, that one. Did you just see it? The BART just played out. People are wild. Patterns.
Yeah. Yep. So it's a reverse BART. Okay.
It's so insane, man. Patterns are literally the worst way to trade ever. Yeah. And they fail. They fail more. I mean, it's incredible how often they fail. And do you know?
Listen, when they tell you to look at a pattern, and they're like, "Well, this one fails about 70% of the time, so 30% of the time it's reliable." No, 70% of the time it's not reliable.
30%
or you can reliably say it's gonna fail.
30% of the time, 100%, it does do what it's supposed to do.
Exactly.
Like what?
30% of the time it works every time.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Oh, I see a W thing. What's that? I forget the name even of this silly
217.
Whatever. I mean, they're just all so silly.
73. Oof. Damn.
The inverted W or the W, the bullish pattern? Is that what you're talking about?
I think the inverted W is called the M, no?
The murder.
Well, we don't know until it's formed and a bit late. So
the murder pattern.
You know, it's an N until it's an M or a W. So
yeah. Forget the name of that guy. That did a quote unquote famous indicator named after some dude. Whatever. There's so many patterns that are in it. Just they have the silliest names.
We got the world famous cipher out there, whatever the hell that thing is.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Talk about a shitty indicator. You can just put that side by side with the old Jewel. Let them battle it out for the biggest dumb shit in the world.
I've got the code for that thing. I've had it for about like 4 or 5 years now. If you guys want to have a look at it, I can find it.
It's just stochastics.
That's all it is. Actually, that cipher is like a wave trend in area with an area form with some bells and whistles. Then the Jewels just multi-time frame stochastic. It's all just lagging. But you have a wave trend. Yeah, this wouldn't even be on the chart if it wasn't a reverse wave trend. It's a different animal. Obviously. It's a different animal, that reverse wave trend, man. You throw it on with the reverse Fisher and a nice power mean band, you are cooking. Some log MAs, a variance check. Let's go. Let's see.
When I saw a double bottom falling wedge, bump and run, descending triangle combination, and I had an inverse head and shoulders with a rounding bottom, it must go up. Oh, I see. I see. Let me explain to you about randomness. Randomness in the markets.
Yeah, man.
What? Randomness? Yes. Randomness.
It's real. It is real. The old randomness. It's what we do. Check this general chat. Anything popping in here?
Wyckoff. That's the name. Wyckoff or the Wyckoff patterns.
2%.
Trade your Wyckoff any day.
Indicator. What is SEP? Oh, good. I see African got Earth Bear's question in general chat. Yep. Yeah, it's just entropy percentile. Let's see here.
I drew a line at the bottom of the Wyckoff accumulation. A line, I tell you. And it was support. No, it was random. You want lines? Look at the VR. That'll give you those all day. Memorize them, understand what they are, and realize they're going to change every 4 hours, every day, every week, every month, whatever time frame you have them set on.
Jesus,
those lines are calculated by math. That math is relevant to the actual math that moves the market. How do we know this? because the big bots that run actually the majority of trades on them use those same maths because they are based on the thing that real investors actually care about. What is that? The return on investments. It's all about that. How do you calculate the return on investment? Well, with a standard deviation of returns. Volatility, which goes back to what we were saying. It's all about the volatility. When you learn the volatility and how it's price action, you have a big clue into how this all works. And until you learn that, you don't have a clue how this works.
Yeah. Anybody that does have access to general chat, I mean, damn, there was just an entropy seminar going on in the general chat. Jesus. There's a lot of messages in there.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. And these, yeah, I mean, that indeed is like it's a Swiss Army knife, man. That entropy indicator is great. There, it can do so much. It really can.
Yeah, it is just so powerful. I mean, if you know how to read the entropy indicator, I tell you what, man, I'm not one to ever trade with just one. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but that is an amazingly powerful indicator. Amazingly powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, you are able to read it. You could be right on direction. The vast, overwhelming majority just with that indicator, even without using the direction, by the way, which in and of itself is an amazing indicator, and that's baked right into it.
Dude, what the
as
hell?
a separate indicator.
Bonk.
It's just incredible. So you put those things together, and then you add on top of that volatility, variance, and everything else. Whew! But if you want to play with those things, you better know what you're doing, and that's what the volatility starter pack is really all about. Man. So, to any of the noobs listening, come get your hands on that, and you'll have free access as long as you're in the Discord.
Bonk's doing something different. Jesus, man, this thing's been running, man. It's up 40% today. Huh. Yeah, glad I kept a little bit. Let's swap that red into Solana here at some point. That was the best free airdrop ever. I mean, ever. Holy shit. Oh God, the good times, man. The good times. Yeah, you too. Have a great weekend. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we're wrapping this baby up. Good stuff. Watch BTC this weekend. Yeah. This market closes. I mean, it's especially by Tuesday's close, right? The end of the monthly. Remember, we have, and I'm not just talking the monthly range. Wait a minute here. Let me move this back up. Hold on. There it is right there. No, that ain't it. Hold on. Hold your horses. Yeah, 30.6. 30.6. Top of the resistance on the monthly. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And remember, up here messing around with the top of the weekly. Hold on here. top of the weekly. Right at 34.4.
I just saw that comment in the trading view chat about some dude that's someone who put a mortgage in.
Yeah, that's scary.
Could go all in on BTC. My goodness.
Another thing. It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Take money you can afford to invest. Yeah. Don't put all your...
have like 100 properties and you want to gamble one of them.
I mean, I could sell everything I own right now and just buy a shitload of Bitcoin. Add it to the stack. Right. That is a bad idea.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of psychopaths running the world. I mean, it could do anything. The fact you're going to mortgage your freaking house, and there's some horror stories out there, especially the first big bull run up to 20K. There was people doing some really dumb shit. Caused a lot of divorces, a lot of bankruptcies, a lot of... Yeah, be careful out there.
It doesn't, it can be long-term bullish on an asset. That does not mean you should put all your eggs into that basket.
No way,
Certainly
sir.
not if you're trading. I mean, if you're trading, my goodness, no. And if you're even like investing in something you don't actually, not a company you own or something, and you put all your eggs in that basket, not a good idea.
Right.
Don't tell Michael Saylor that.
Oof. Michael Saylor. Old laser eyes. Getting her done.
Yeah, you talking about all in. That dude's all in.
I mean,
He definitely is all in.
Okay, well, he's all in, but let's just put it this way. If BTC went to zero tomorrow, he whether he says it or not, he for sure has enough cash on the side to live a happy and content life for the rest of his days.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. He made a comment this week. I saw something floating around where he's like, I will buy Bitcoin at the top forever.
Right.
So he believes for sure.
So if that's your outlook, and you've got bags big enough to sustain that kind of gambling behavior, knock your socks off. But it's silly goofiness.
Yeah.
He may be a good long-term strategy investor, but he's certainly not a trader. And I don't think he would deny that for sure.
He's definitely not a trader for sure.
Who's this?
Sure Michael Saylor.
Oh,
Laser eyes.
Old Mr. Laser Eyes.
Bitcoin's wealthiest hype boy.
Yeah.
Is he even? I don't even think so. But he's definitely the hypiest hype boy of the wealthy boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually positive on his position though now.
Yeah.
I mean,
his average is 30K from what I heard.
Right. So, as of this past week, he's positive.
Right, exactly. I mean, look at MSTR.
He's positive in the billions when he goes positive.
Right.
Yeah, I think he's good when it's like $3,000 up.
Yeah.
I think he's the only big Bitcoin investor that actually had lasers surgically put into his eyes.
Yeah, his retinas.
Yeah.
I think they have what? Is it 250,000 Bitcoin times $3,000, $4,000?
He's got a lot.
Think about how much stock he owns.
I've asked him.
Up 100 points.
I've sent him DMs on Twitter a million times asking if he'll adopt me, and I still haven't got a reply. Like, what the hell, man? I got cool dogs. I'll teach you situational awareness. Hilarious. God, since they're early in the week, I mean, Coinbase has just sold off, man. Sold the freak off. That thing was up at, yeah, man. I mean, it was up there. Let's see.
It's a nice profit taken.
There we go. Yeah, what was that high at? And that was, remember, on that daily, when we had that pump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th standard deviation. Been selling off ever since. Been selling off ever since, man. Now you're approaching the bottom side of the 68.3 again. Like I said, I wouldn't be a bit surprised today to see Bitcoin and Coinbase down here at the 95.4 Laplace. I'd put Coinbase under 70, like 3 points. Unless something changes. That's why we trade low time frame. I can say everything I want what's going to happen by the end of the day. But when you're down here trading in 1, 3, 6 minute time frames, none of it matters. None of it matters. Because correlation can break. Now, you put me on a 1 minute, and we've seen it a million times in the chats. Hey, dude, you can literally predict exactly where the damn thing's going on the 1 minute. Pretty exciting. Pretty good stuff. We love our leading information. And I'm going to lead my butt right out of this stream, out into the yard. The dogs started getting ticks out of nowhere. And I'm like, what the hell? All the leaves are falling. And the dogs are out there laying in the leaves. There are ticks everywhere. That's where they're getting them. They're coming down out of the trees. And the dogs just go lay right in them. So I got to go blow these leaves, man, get these things. I wanted to wait until they all fell. But yeah, it's a shit show. I got a ton of stuff to do. All right, guys. For those of you on TradingView, I already ranted and raved. Link to the Discord's in the description. Come in, open up a support ticket, request a free Volatility starter pack. Here, that's where you start with alpha trading. That's where you start. Then you prove to us you understand. You at least understand the tendencies that go along with volatility. When you understand that, come talk to us. We got a trial. We got a 2-week free trial for our indicator package. But until you learn the basics, we're not doing it anymore. Number one, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass giving people permissions to use these indicators, and we got to take them right back off in 2 weeks because they disappear. They never ask one question. That's not what we're all about. We want people to interact here. We want people to interact. So bring it, and we appreciate all your support. We're getting a lot of the same guys. What's that?
So we will know when people learn this stuff. It is very apparent, very obvious when they're sharing charts and posting insights and making insights about the things they're seeing. It is very obvious to us, all of us in the Discord, that you know what's going on.
Yeah,
we will know.
100%, man. 100%.
We love you all. We want you to succeed.
Yeah, and we see a lot of the same guys in the TV chat. You guys are awesome. Keep it up, man. We're here for you, for sure. Discord as well. Thanks, guys, for all your support. And we will get back at this Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If BTC has a massive dump, we might do a quick little, at least might go on TV, do a quick little stream so it gets published out there. A little 15-minute analysis on crypto or something. We'll see, though. Gonna need a nice little dumperoo for get me out of the other stuff I'm doing over the weekend. But yeah, let's see what happens. Wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Check you guys out Monday. Peace. Pump it. Charge.